Neil Robertson 8-2 in the final of Snooker's China Open. Robertson needs 3 more frames to collect the £225,000 first prize. Lisowski was 4-0 down early on and couldn't turn it round. Went 8-1 down, scrambled the last frame on the pink of the first session, but he really does need something special if he's going to threaten any sort of comeback. Robertson, a very strong front runner, and has played superbly all week. He's had 2 centuries in this match, 10 in the tournament in total.
Incredible, isn't it? And still going. May improve on that. He's left a red sticking out. Cue ball not tight enough to the cushion. And in this day and age, you cannot afford to leave that red sticking out. But the cue ball just run on that little bit too far. It could have been end of frame the way he's been playing. But the cloth certainly speeded up since yesterday when it was put on new. And found quite a few irons on it since then.
Neil Robertson, 1.
Yeah, he's risen to 11th with the points on, so if he loses the final, he'll be 11th seed at the Crucible, which reflects that what a good couple of years he's had, but right now he's in trouble. 4 reds out in the Open here that he doesn't want to leave on.
Foul.
Oh, well, he's hit the blue.
Neil Robertson, 5.
That was a strange shot. It was playing twice across the table. But the red to the right of the pink, if he doesn't get it right, could be available. 2 reds below the pack of reds could also be available. But Neil Robertson taking the red on, I think. I think it's worth taking on, but because if he does get it right, Lisowski, he shouldn't be leaving anything on. Yeah, couldn't see him not taking that on. He was considering putting it back, but chance to win.
The 4th ranking final in a row he's appeared in. He won the Welsh Open. He was runner-up to Ronnie O'Sullivan in the Players' Championship and then the Tour Championship.
9.
It's his 26th ranking final. If he wins, it'll be his 16th title, which takes him into 6th place on the all-time list, breaking a tie with Mark Selby on 15.
Could have done with a little bit more left-hand side on the cue ball, but it should be okay. It's okay for a right-handed player. May need the rest. I believe he's using a new cue this season as well, David, which has certainly helped him. Lost confidence in his last one. Said it didn't generate enough power. Well, this one certainly does. Seen him play some great power shots. Yeah, as I say, it would be okay for a right-handed player, this red to the left corner. But you'd probably need the spider to play that shot. Also, I believe he's playing with Century Q tips. A lot of players are going to them kind of tips now. Changed from a G4 to a G3, and it certainly helped. And it helps your mind if you think that you've got the right balance between Q, tips, diet. I mean, his diet, he's a vegan, and He looks $1 million, to be fair.
Yes, and also he's just become a father again, so all is
Yeah.
good in the house of Robertson, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And it's certainly showing on the table. I mean, 10 centuries so far in this event. 76 this year. The leading century break maker.
Yeah, well, in fact, 78 because he's made 2 in this final.
Incredible. Well, wanted an angle on the green to be able to go into the reds, and he's just about got there. He can get into the reds from the green. Well, Jack Lisowski will be pleased he missed the reds there.
28. Neil Robertson, 28.
Yeah, good pace. Just a little rub. Well, his heart will have been in his mouth there because it was a little bit pacey that into the pack of reds. But it doesn't seem to have left one on. Another clever little shot that from Robertson. He knows that to get up the table here and safe, he'd have to screw off the reds and thus opening the reds up. And he can't afford to risk that 8-2 down. It would suit Lisowski to have a re-rack for sure. Well, if he's pushed a plant on, he's a little unfortunate there. He's looking at the possible plant to the right corner, and it doesn't look far away, that.
One.
Didn't come far enough out for the black. And, well, you can say that that's another let-off if he doesn't pot the green, because that was a guaranteed plant. Just needed another 2 or 3 inches on the cue ball and it'd have been on the black. But you can afford to take greens on like that when you're 8-2 up.
Great pot, wasn't it?
4.
Is he on this red?
I don't think he is. I think he played for the red above the black spot. One at the back of the pack there, with the insurance of the red to the left middle. It just didn't hit it hard enough, so again, Lisowski should come back to the table.
What he's seen though already, we've only been going 10 minutes, is Robertson is super confident and determined to kill this off as quickly as he can. You can see obviously there, he can't see the red.
He's only just, isn't it? Only just can't see that red. So nearly on it.
Yeah, one of the keys to
Robertson,
the
4.
story of the day is the break build, and we mentioned Robertson, a couple of centuries, another big break. Lisowski's high is just 48. That was in the last frame of the session. so just not enough in terms of scoring power, whereas in the semi-final, he had a couple of centuries and quite a few other big breaks.
Foul.
Well, he's going from bad to worse, I'm afraid.
Neil Robertson, 4.
Just looking to see if there's another plant there to the right corner. Obviously not. All being replaced. Yeah, it probably didn't do him any favours to have such a good semi-final, such an easy semi-final. Probably needed more of a fight, which Robertson got against Luca Russell. Won that one 10-7. It was a good workout. Had to play well. Again, just short of pace on the safety. Robertson just coming round to look to see if he's going to push anything over that right corner pocket if he plays the safety off the left side of the Reds. Oh, what a good pot again. He keeps digging them out.
1.
Now, looks like he has got the angle to come down the table. Take the red on by the black spot. Again, looking to see if there's a plant there. Played it well. Very well. Now, can he screw into the reds and stay on the black?
4.
That would be ideal if he could play that shot. If not, then maybe you could do it from the black. No, I couldn't screw directly to them, but maybe you can do it this time round. And that couldn't have worked out any better.
No, he's in for a quick kill, isn't he? 54-0 already. Great chance to make it 9-2. Put himself just 2 away from the title.
13.
If he does win it, as I say, he'll be seeded 4th at the Crucible in a couple of weeks, so he'll be in the top half of the draw. At the start of this tournament, he was in the same quarter as Ronnie O'Sullivan. Now he's not in the same half as him.
20.
And what a difference it could make.
Yeah, because it's O'Sullivan who stopped him winning those other 2 events when he got to the finals.
21.
This pink to lead by 69 with 67 on.
Well, nothing fancy. Get the make sure of the pink and play the more difficult red, but just make sure of the pink, and that's what he's done.
26.
I was thinking of playing the split, but I've had to pinch him on the pocket to do that. That makes absolutely sure of this frame. And again, didn't do anything with the cue ball, just made sure of the red. The frame all important. Hello, right-handed.
$33. 34.
There's no point saying he's got it all to do. He had it all to do at the start of play this evening. Just seems as if it's a sort of procession now towards
41.
the inevitable coronation for the Australian.
42.
All I will say is that sometimes when a player is faced with such a massive deficit, he sometimes relaxes. I'm not saying that he will, but sometimes it can work to your advantage when you've given you give yourself no chance. You may as well have a go. And if it starts happening,
49.
we know what he's like, Lisowski.
Yeah, I'm sure the crowd would love to see him turn it on and reel off a few frames, because he's
50.
great to watch when he's doing it, apart from anything else, and it would also add to the entertainment for everyone who's bought a ticket.
$56.
Yeah, we see Mark Williams, world champion, playing. When he's this far in front, can't make a century, he just touches the ball. But Neil Robertson not interested in doing that. He wants to get them all.
$64.
Well, he's had 2 centuries, and this is his
66.
5th half century in the 9 frames he's won.
69.
Neil Robertson, like any player, has had his
73.
struggles and little slumps, but at the moment he's in the form of his life these last few months. What a time to be playing your best snooker, with the biggest tournament of them all on the horizon.
84.
So another nice break here, 91 clearance.
91. And play. Neil Robertson.
Neil Robertson unstoppable at the moment, and now just 2 frames away from wrapping up the title. Who first to 11 to become China Open champion in 2019. Robertson's just made a 91 clearance in winning the opening frame of the session. If he does win the title, as seems likely now, his prize money for the season will go just over £700,000.
With $500,000 to come if he wins the World Championship. Considering taking the red onto the middle, but it would be leaving reds onto the left corner if he missed it. Well, he's looking for an opening, but when there's nothing there, you've just got to try and play a good safety. And there's nothing there. Well, he took a massive risk there in taking that red on, because the cue ball was going into the reds, and you've just got to be a little bit more patient than that. He's left a red, and he's in Neil Robertson's hands again.
One.
Well, depending on what angle he's got on the yellow, he could come down for those two reds closest to the black cushion. Deep screw. Lots of power, as I said, with this new cue. And made that one look easy. Full length of the table screw shot.
3.
On choice of reds.
Yeah, he's just been so aggressive, hasn't he, the whole tournament. It's his best game. Pretty formidable when he's stomping around the table. Always been a fantastic potter.
4.
Well, he's got the angle to go into them, but he could also come down for that red behind the black spot. The one to the left of the pink. He's got choices, or he could go into them. Lisowski just wondering if he's going to get a chance, because that last one wasn't really a chance.
Nine. 10.
So now he'll be looking for an angle on the black to go into the reds.
17.
Going to leave himself a good angle to go into them with power, because it's not an easy pack, this. But if he could screw on the second red, the one to the right of the black above, draw the cue ball through the reds. Something like that. He missed the red directly above the black. Now is he on this red to the left corner?
25.
Not on the easy one. Deserved to be. He couldn't have played it any better. He swung the cue ball away from that first red and then drew the cue ball through the reds. Ronnie O'Sullivan special. Well, looks like he is on the easier one of the two, which makes things a bit easier. May be able to use the other red to hold for the black.
Might need the extended spider here. It's a lot of cue involved, isn't there? Just moving it a bit closer. There's always the swan neck as well.
I preferred the buffet.
Not the buffet, you know.
That as well.
Well, this is a bit of a feast of snooker, isn't it? It's just knocked the black onto the cushion there, though.
Well, if it's touching the cushion, he can play it. If it's just off the cushion, it would be a very, very difficult pot. Just wondering if he's going to get back to the table in this frame. He's taking it on, so I think it may be touching the cushion, this black. It is. Well, he didn't catch it, though. So this is a chance for Jack Lisowski. A very rare one, and one you feel he's got to take full advantage of.
So Lisowski has made a highest break of 48 in the match. This would be a good time to improve it.
1.
And the crowd trying to encourage him, gee him on a little bit. Applause for an easy red. Needs to keep running. Is he on the red to the right corner? Lots of side on the cue ball there to create that angle. Well, that's unfortunate. A fraction, and he'd been on an easy red. This is tough. But a good pot, and he's remained the right side of the blue. Would be great to see him mount some kind of a comeback. Nothing against Neil Robertson or his fans, but it's good to see a match. Well, I don't know if he got a big bounce off the cushion there, but that's not where he wanted to be.
14.
Now,
Check
made it hard for
14.
himself there. By playing the last shot on the blue, he could have just dropped it in for either red into both corners. Things going against him, he did get a big bounce. And now Neil Robertson, again with another good chance. If he can take that red to the left of the pink, that would open up the other two reds into the right corner.
6. 7. 14.
Not quite come far enough for the red, so having to go down for the pink or blue.
15.
'Just coming around to see if any of these three reds will go to the left corner pocket. Otherwise you'd have to play a cannon to them.
$21.
Black to lead by 40 with 59 on.
Yes, and he did have to play for the cannon. Now, can you see this one to the left of the pink? Possible plant there. And at this stage of the match, yeah, he'll be taking it on for sure. Could play to screw the cue ball back for the pink or blue.
29.
Everything going Robertson's way.
Pink and one more red for 10-2. Lisowski had his chance in this frame, but time is fast running out for the Englishman.
35.
Robertson's going to need just one more
36.
to become champion.
43. 44.
Well, all the big names have had big drubbings. Remember John Higgins getting beat handsomely. O'Sullivan getting beat handsomely. Everybody's done it. Had it done to them. It's just part of the game, I'm sure. Jack Lisowski
50.
will get over it if he does lose.
Neil Robertson, 50. And frame.
Well, what is true is that he's playing someone in the form of his life. Another half century from Robertson, 50 from the Aussie. He's one away now, leading. Get a break in frame 13 of a possible 21, but it could well be the last of the tournament. It will be if Neil Robertson wins it. He's 10-2 up. Playing just superb snooker. And when he is making the odd error, he's not being punished for them.
No, that's right, David. He had a chance, a good chance in the last frame, Jack Lisowski. Just didn't take it. Well, that could have been worse for Neil Robertson. Can't see that red by the baulk line. And difficult to play safe now, where that red is. He's allowed Robertson to see this red by the brown, so easy enough to play safe off it. Even looking to see if it goes to the left corner. And that little nudge on the blue there stopped the return safety back down the table for Lisowski. Caught it too thin, and that cue ball. Another chance for Neil Robertson. Caught it much too thin, the red. He was trying to leave the cue ball on the black cushion.
One.
I think he can just about see the black, which again is okay for a right-handed player, but left-handed player, this is a tough one. And especially if he needs the spider. The yellow would be easy if he wants to keep the break going. Oh, he can just reach it. Yep, nicely done. In off the angle, but he won't mind that. And I think he may be on the red to the yellow pocket.
8.
Well, he's on the one to the left corner. What a bonus.
So this is his chance to win. He won his first ranking title 2006, the Grand Prix. He's won a tournament of some sort every single calendar year since, but this will be the first time he's won 3 ranking titles in the same season.
16. 17.
A man who's made a lot of sacrifices to play snooker, leaving his family behind in Australia, coming to the UK with just £500 in his pocket, making a new home in Cambridge, and conquering the world. 9 years, though, since he won the World Championship. He's going there this year, clearly, with a great chance. I think, as we've been saying, Joe, just clearly feeling good in himself, and that makes such a difference.
Well, like you said, everything's good in his life. New baby, new cue, new tip. Lots of confidence, and that's what counts for snooker players, well, any sportsman. Lots of confidence. Seeing the hard work being rewarded. And it couldn't happen to a nicer guy if he does win this tournament and goes on to win the World Championship. It's been a while. I think it was 2010, was it 2010?
Yeah, as I say, 9 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long time, that, for a player of his capability, his quality.
I think in recent times he's gone there, maybe not in the best of form, and trying to find something. Well, he's already found it ahead of Sheffield. Just a question now, can he kill this off here at this visit and get his hands on that lovely trophy? And indeed, the lovely cheque.
37.
Yeah, not to mention the cheque. Now, does the pink go into that left corner? Well, he's chose the blue to go into the reds from, and I've no doubt he'll go into them from here. Won't play for that loose one. And they've split nicely. The pink's still available. Tied the black up, but the pink and blue, he can win the frame with those balls. And much. Well, I think he was thinking of playing the cannon to the red and black, but he's no need to play that. Leave a nice angle on the pink and concentrate on winning the frame and match with pink and blue. Pink spot still held, I think. So when we just finding out where it's going to go. As close to its spot as it can in a straight line. He was thinking about getting the pink in between that gap, but you can't get it in a straight line if he puts it in that gap. And now the pink from there, definitely not available. But it does free a red by the pink spot.
50.
And these last 4 loose reds that we can see there would be enough to make him champion.
Well, it would be apt if he could
51.
finish with a century, I guess. Top of the list with 78 this season, 10 in the tournament. But the main thing, just try and get the match over and done with.
Yeah, didn't need to go into them. As I say, these last 3 reds would be enough.
56.
Not quite hard enough there, though.
$57.
He's a bit heavy. So Lisowski
60.
maybe coming back to the table, barring a really thin cut or a plant. He's overcut it.
Neil
So a
Robertson.
chance,
60.
Lisowski.
Yeah, he's hanging on by his fingernails. The break ends at 60. There's still 75 on.
Yeah, it wasn't a good positional shot from green to the red by that pink spot. Missed that thin cut, so as I say, a chance, but pink and black tied up and he's 60 behind. Caught it too thin. Now it's time to have a go, Jack.
1. $5.
Now I've got to get the right side of the blue. Open those 3 reds up.
$6.
And he's the wrong side. So I need something special here. Lots of left-hand side on the cue ball. This is going to be close. Well, got the cannon. Didn't work out for him, but he has freed the black. And he's going to open the reds up here. So 49 points behind, but a good safety here. The red's open. He's still in this game. Good shot. Good shot. Could try and land up to the red. That's just behind the pink. But I think he's playing the 2-cushion escape.
Foul. And miss.
And a free ball.
4.
Is it a free ball? Although it's not.
Still needing one more to clinch victory. Led 10-2, it's now 10-4. Lisowski's won the last 2. Robertson just started to make a few errors in that last frame. I'm sure Jack will be thinking, why didn't you make them right from the start of this match? First two frames, Robertson had breaks of 86 and 141. So that just set the tone really for the day. But even he can't pot everything.
No, and although he's missed that red to the corner, it came across and freed the black. So the black is available now, and there is a long red on to the left corner. And that's a terrific pot. Not ideally on the colour, unfortunately. And if he wants to keep the break going, it's got to be the blue. Yeah, it wasn't easy.
Lisowski, 1.
It was tight under the cushion. Had to miss the red, so had to play it a little bit thinner than he wanted. So, chance for Robertson. And just had a check to see if the red would go once the black's respotted. And looks like it will definitely go to the right corner. May even go to the left corner. Well, I think he's took the risk on this red going. We'll soon find out.
8.
Will you respot it, please? It's going to be close, this. Doesn't go. An error in judgment then. Neil Robertson could have played for the red directly above that red. What a great recovery shot that was, because he was leaving that red on just above the black. What a shot that was. Didn't quite catch the red thick enough, so I have to go down the table. Maybe the pink goes. Blue's no good to him. So if the pink doesn't go and he can't hold for it, then down for the yellow or green.
$17.
Nice little cannon on the blue, and now the blue all of a sudden is some good to him. Just a little screw could play for that red just above the black. Got choices here.
$23.
Well, if you could get onto the black here,
24.
leave an angle on that next red so that he could open the reds up in potting the red. He'd be on the blue guaranteed and a great chance of winning. So he needs to leave this short. Well, decided to play for this red, and I think this is a more dangerous red to play for.
31.
Okay, when touching the cushion, they hug the cushion, providing you hit somewhere near the potting angle. So like I said, if you can leave an angle here, has he come too straight? If he has, that's a mistake.
39.
Not sure what kind of an angle he's got. If he can open the reds or not. Can open them.
40.
But didn't really hit the reds full enough. Can he get to them from the blue? If not, then he is a left-handed player. He could play for the red down the left side cushion. Try and leave an angle on the black next time round. He's got options here. Looks like it's the blue. Well, how's your luck? He's okay. He's on a red to the left corner. And this is turning into a great frame winning and match winning chance.
45.
Yes, 44 in front. He had a good chance to win 11-2. Wouldn't have wanted the interval, but the fact is he's still in a great position at 10-4. Just looking to kill this off now. When you think that when
46.
he was initially relegated from the tour after his first couple of years, he actually went to the job centre in Australia, thought snooker's not going to be a living, but thankfully when he was in the queue changed his mind. What a great decision that was.
Yeah, for him.
49.
Not for Lisowski.
No, but it's given the rest of us the chance to watch not only a great player, but I think a great role model in Neil Robertson. I think his attitude, the way he conducts himself, is really something to be respected.
Yeah, great sportsman. Make no mistake. Just the wrong side of the pink. He wanted to be able to pot the pink and come down for that red next to the black, because the pink, when it's respotted, would take care of that.
55. Yeah.
So, red, black would be enough.
Yes, he's had 2 centuries and now 8 half centuries in this final.
$56.
Overrun that one though. Just needs one more red after this. This black.
Well, it was around this point, wasn't it, in frame 13 when he just went wrong. Mr. Red on that occasion. But the black's going in.
And just needs this red to be champion.
63.
Yeah, he will be ranking title number 16. He'll go into 6th place on his own. He's been level with Mark Selby on 15. And in it goes.
64.
Now, can he finish with another century?
71.
Either way, he's got £225,000 coming his way. First time he's won 3 ranking titles in the same season.
72.
Terrific stuff. All week he's played so well. And Jack Lisowski will be disappointed, of course. Still looking for that first trophy.
$79. Neil
The red
Robertson,
stays out, the break
79.
ends at 79. It's more than enough. Neil Robertson has been too hot to handle all week here in Beijing.